Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm sure you're really confused reading the title of the video and being like, hey girl, it's actually March, what do you mean at your Christmas haul? But that's unfortunately exactly what I mean because I've just not been able to film it up until now. Between waiting for daylight and, having enough light to film this to just being super busy, I haven't gotten around to doing it, but we're finally here and I'm doing it. I know it's late, but I just couldn't see myself not doing it. I've been doing these for like 10 years now. It felt wrong not to film what I got for Christmas, even if it's super late. So here I am, and I really want to document because I got a really cool present, which I'll show you at the very end, because it's a bit too big to show right here and there. But I thought I'd get straight into it, honestly. So I guess one of the places we could start is actually with this really cool cookie tin that I got with my mom actually in Costco. So that's a kind of a spoiler, is that my other big present is also from there. And when we were there, we stumbled upon this cookie tin and I just fell in love with it because how perfect is that? And it's actually great now for spring. At the time, my mom was kind of like, that's not really, Christmassy item, but I'm like, it would look so cute in my room though. And basically what happened was I ended up sharing the biscuits and like cookies that were inside of it with my family. So this is all we have left because I actually asked her if I could gift, because I was mostly interested in a tin, so I asked if we could actually gift some of the cookies to my family because the whole thing was like full with them. But yeah, the biscuits were great. But I was mostly here for the tin, which now I have accidentally put the lid inside, but it's this Italian cookie brand. I don't know if you guys know about it. I've never seen it before, but I'm obsessed. I love that. That's gonna be so cute to actually use. I've been storing most of my Christmas presents inside of it, waiting for myself to finally do this haul. Now, moving on, I actually got my whole family tea for Christmas as like one of my side quest presents. Like I tried to get everyone like some bigger, more like specific personalized present, and then I got like smaller like random items. This one being one of them that I got for myself actually, which is the Twinings Strawberry and Raspberry naturally caffeine-free tea because I try to avoid caffeinated things. And yeah, I will be honest, out of all the teas I bought for everyone, I think this is my least favorite one, the one I got for myself, ironically. I'm actually really jealous of one of the ones that I got for someone else. I wish I'd bought it for myself because it was really yummy. Nonetheless, my mom got me some, like a Capri Sun, so I actually traded for this one because we all got like Capri Suns, and I chose this one because it has a panda on it, and I love pandas. The other ones I think had like monkeys on them or something like that, and like a lion, but the panda's cute. I like pandas, clearly. Speaking of tea, so the reason I got everyone tea was actually because I've been dying to get my hands on one of these little tea tins. So I love tea and I like to bring tea along, and it's been driving me crazy that the tea bags just get kind of like worn out when they are in your bag. I don't know how to explain it, but essentially with the tin, like you keep them like nice and tucked inside, and this one actually came with tea. So it came with some of the like the health ones, like the glow one and the sleep one. But as you see, they neatly fit inside the tin. I've clearly inherited my mother's obsession with tins. But yeah, nonetheless, I love these. This is the Christmas edition that they had. And then this is just one of the regular ones because I couldn't pick and choose between the two. And I figured I have enough purses where these will go handy in both of them. This was actually something that was on my Christmas list, and I'm so glad that I was listened to, which is the Ferrero Rocher collection. So this one comes with the Raffaellos, the Ferrero Rochers, and these other ones that are so good. The dark chocolate ones, they're, what are they called? Ferrero Ronde Noir. So as you see, these have been consumed, but I still have a couple left. I've been saving them for as long as possible, but then I got sick with the flu and I decided to treat myself to a couple of them. I'm obsessed. I hope everyone understands how good these are. And also the box, like, is honestly super cute. I feel like I'm gonna repurpose that for something once I have consumed all of them, which I'll probably do like in 2 sittings, honestly, because so yummy. What else? Well, if we're anyways on the topic of treats, I also got some Oreos. I'll be honest, I like Oreos, but I never like necessarily crave them. Like, I never go out and just buy Oreos to eat them, but I get them handed to me all over the place, as you can see. And my favorite thing actually to do with Oreos is make cheesecakes. Like, I'll use the Oreos as the cookie kind of base. I'll crush them up, and I've made both an Oreo cheesecake. I also make my passion fruit cheesecake. I use Oreos as like the base for that because I love Oreos, but like, yeah. What else? I got a Terry's chocolate orange, and this was actually really funny because my sister gave me this one, and she said, "Isn't that your favorite one?" And I'm like, the dark chocolate one? I've never actually tried it because I love Terry's chocolate oranges, but I always get the milk chocolate one. But I will say the dark chocolate one is also really good, but it's not really dark chocolate. Like, it's pretty, it's not that dark, I would say. Like, it's close to a milk chocolate. Also from my sister are these cute little nail clippers, which it's a funny story. I remember walking in the store and pointing those out like, oh, those would make a great stocking stuffer. Lo and behold, I got those. So these are going to be great to be put in my purse. But what I'm figuring out is actually, I think I want to put them in my violin case. It happens way too often that I show up to rehearsals with my long nails because my nails grow really fast. I also prefer them long, but obviously when I'm practicing and when I'm in rehearsals and whatnot, I need them short. And I always have a nail file with me, but I don't have nail clippers, and the nail file is simply not enough. So I'll definitely be starting to put this in my violin case, I think. On the topic of nail files, I also got this adorable little set from my mother. It's comes with like a nail file that's really cute, like a candy cane. And then it comes with this adorable little Winnie the Pooh hand cream. I just have to have that because, you know, I love Winnie the Pooh. Kind of my childhood favorite. It's actually literally a childhood thing. I discovered some of my baby photos recently, and almost all of them I'm wearing something Winnie the Pooh themed, or there's like some like Winnie the Pooh plush or something in the background. So Winnie the Pooh and I are real like this. So I like having a little hand cream with Winnie the Pooh on it as well. I think that's really neat. What else? I also actually got a couple items for myself during Black Friday, which were things that I originally was going to put on my Christmas list. Figured out they're maybe a bit too expensive, probably not going to get them. I'll buy them for myself instead while on our sale. One of them being actually, or two of them being these rings. So I got the Pandora, Anna, and Elsa rings. I don't know if you can see those on my face. There we go. So I got the Elsa and Anna ring. The Anna one being the gold one with like the purple kind of like Swarovski crystals, or not Swarovski crystal, what are they, like cubic zirconia, I guess, something like that. And then the Elsa one is super cute. I love wearing the Elsa one, especially like because I wear a lot of silver jewelry, obviously. So I like wearing the Elsa one a lot also on its own, but I couldn't not get it because Anna's been, you know, my go-to queen, so I felt like I needed both. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of Pandora rings. It's kind of my thing. I also have a, you know, bunch of Pandora charms on my Pandora charm bracelet. And if we're going on the topic of Pandora, another thing I picked up during Black Friday was so funny. I went with one of my friends, and I've never gone on such a shopping spree, such an expensive shopping spree more specifically, ever in my life. But I just felt like I could treat myself, and it was Black Friday and everything, and yeah. And she was like, you go girl. So I had a enabler with me, which was great. I got myself this gold bracelet because it happens now and then that I wear outfits and whatnot that just suit gold better, and I have gold necklaces. Like, I have a gold necklace I've had since I was a little child. This butterfly one I've also had since I was little. And I found it annoying that I don't have anything gold, but that's why I have like my gold Cinderella ring. I now have the gold Anna ring. And then I have the gold bracelet. So sometimes when I also don't want to have like my clunky Pandora charm bracelet with all the charms, I'll just put this one on. So I have no plans on actually getting any charms for this one. I just want it as is, like just plain. And I think it's super cute if you can see it even. But yeah, it has a cute heart clasp. I'm obsessed with the cuter clasp also because I kind of don't, you know, the original Pandora bracelets, and they're like, you need a safety chain, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't like the safety chains. I find them not that pretty. I don't know. I just find them like, just, yeah. I like dainty jewelry, so I like when it's like simple as this. I know my charm brace is obviously not that dainty, but overall you'll notice like my rings and stuff are pretty like basic in the sense that I just like when things are like, you know, I don't even have good words to explain what I like clearly, but I feel like if you notice, you'll notice there's a theme if you pay attention, so to speak. Another from me, myself, and I present was the Clinique Almost Lipstick, I think they call it. But this is the limited edition version of the Black Honey. I've been eyeing the Black Honey for years actually, but I just keep putting it off because I'm like, you don't wear that much makeup. Are you really like into the Black Honey and stuff? But I kind of, yeah. But what really sold me is when they came out with a limited edition that's a sparkly version. Because if you know me, you know I love anything that sparkles. And so this was absolutely perfect for me because just have a look at that. Like how pretty is the case itself, but also the color of the lipstick is divine. It looks really dark, right? But it goes on super nice, and I'm just obsessed overall. Like honestly, I feel like such a diva going around with that. And it's funny, when I first bought it, I kept bringing it around in like the actual box itself. I'm probably gonna stop doing that because now the box has started to get a little dented, and frankly I don't know if I want to have a dented box, if I want to keep it. I have a thing for packaging. Anyways, lastly, before we go into the rest of the presents I got from my family and friends, I would point out something that was also, again, was something my family knew I really, really wanted, but I was still not sure if I could justify it to them, which is the Valentino perfume that I want. It's the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. When I tell you I've been lusting over this perfume for like a year. I remember getting the samples when we were actually on a trip. That's how they get you, and they got me because I was using those samples like crazy. I remember being with my sister. She gave me her samples because she doesn't really like, she wasn't into perfumes and stuff. And I was just using all those samples, and I was, you know, every time I went to a store, I saw it and I was like, I want to buy that, but I couldn't justify spending that much money on a perfume. I'd never really done that before. Because I own a couple perfumes, but they're not this expensive. But then I was like, you're gonna become that girl. Like, you're gonna have a signature scent, you're gonna wear it like whenever you wear perfume, basically. This is gonna be that signature scent. And then Black Friday rolled around. I found it for a decent price. Again, decent price. It was still expensive, but I thought it was worth it. I just poked myself in the eye. I thought it was worth it. It smells divine. And it's now my signature scent. This is like kind of the scent that people know me of, if they pay attention to what I smell like. Because I also don't go all in with perfume. I like to keep it quite subtle. So to be honest, it's only like my closest people who know what my, you know, perfume smells like, because I don't shower in it. What else? All right. Another thing that was on top of my wish list that I didn't actually get myself, that I got someone else to buy me, was a brand new journal. So if it wasn't obvious enough, I have a favorite color. And that would be lilac or lavender. Lavender specifically. Lilac is a bit more pinkish. I prefer lavender. But yeah, lavender is my favorite color. And I actually have this exact journal, which there's a funny story behind how I got that, because I really wanted it, and then yeah, it was gifted to me as well, but in an unconventional way. Like the person who gave it to me didn't know I really wanted it, but yeah. Anyways, I have this. Everyone knew I really wanted it. It was like the only thing I really needed to make sure that I got for Christmas. Like, I was like, if I can get this, I'll be happy, because frankly, if I want something, I'll just go and get it for myself. But this was one of those things where I'm like, journals are sentimental items, and I like the sentiment that I'm like, yeah, I got this for Christmas. So yeah, I got a brand new journal, which is great. And this is again why I've been needing to film this, because I'm running out of pages in my other journal and I want to start filling this up, but I couldn't do it before I'd shown you it in like the wrapper. I get the blank one, Originally I wanted like the dotted ones, like the bullet point kind of journaling kind of vibe. And then I realized I don't know if I want that, and I've never tried it before. And then when I got the blank pages one, because I was like, oh, that's exactly what I want, minus the, you know. And I fell in love with the blank pages because then I can get so creative. They actually come with like a little separate sheet that has like the lines, so I can write super neat. And then, because I cannot write a straight line or cut a straight line for the life of me, but this offers that with like the template sheet that I put like behind the page. And then because it's blank, I can sketch, I can draw, I can you know, glue in different like fun. I love printing photos. I have a little Sprocket printer, and I'll print out little photos in that, and I'll glue them inside my journal. So I'll journal about like a certain day, and then I'll put photos. I'm really proud of the one I made for Christmas, and I have a bunch of photos of like my family opening their presents and everything, and I love it, and it's so perfect, and I can't wait to like, you know, one day like look back at those things. I mean, even now I'm looking back at those things because I'm a very nostalgic person. But I just know I'll appreciate that in like a couple of years' time. So I'm really glad to have another one of those journals to fill out. And I love Leuchtturm 1917 journals. They're great. They have like great paper, and they're just sturdy, good quality notebooks. I don't like the cheap notebooks that just like are falling apart before you even buy it from the store. Like, I'm not the type of person that says a notebook's just a notebook, because I'm classist when it comes to my notebooks. Speaking of notebooks, I was excited to receive a pen loop to go with it. I'm pretty sure I asked for this, kind of like, sort of. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't on my wish list, but I'm pretty sure we were in the store and I was like, that would be cute. I kind of want that. And then they bought it for me. That's kind of how my life works, because no one knows what I want unless I explicitly ask for it. So I now have a pen loop to go in said journal, which I'm excited about, because yeah, then it's easy to just journal on the go when I just have like a singular pen that I want to bring along. And I got a mini version. Gosh, I have a thing for notebooks. I have a thing for this color, and I'm so excited. I haven't really decided what purpose I'm gonna have this one for, but when I saw it, I was like, hint, hint, kind of like that, and then kind of got it. I have the Moleskine version of this notebook, but in pink, that I got for Christmas or my birthday, like many years ago for my dad. And now I have the Leuchtturm, and I've kind of used my Moleskine as like a commonplace notebook, so I'm thinking of doing something similar with this one, because also it's like tiny, so I could always bring it along, even at times when I don't bring my journal. We'll see. But either way, it's so cute. It's very aesthetic, so we're always here for the aesthetic. And going with journaling supplies, this was also something that I explicitly wanted. I like really fine tipped pens that write really well. So I like gel pens, and the finer the tip, the better. So we're not just talking like 0.5. No, we're talking like 0.3 or something like that. So I got these. I actually got to specifically pick them out in the store, and then my sister bought them for me and gave them for Christmas, which is, I got this black one, which is, you know, super duper fine pointed one. It's 0.38 or something like that. It's something like that. Ultra micro, it says here. It's very fine tipped, and I got it in both black and blue. I've been using the blue one a lot, surprisingly. I was kind of shocked by that, because I felt like I used to be more of a black ink pen person, but then I heard, I guess, that you should always be writing like stuff in blue ink, so I have those. I love those. I use them a ton for all different things. I was about to show you guys this, but this is actually the wrong pen. This is another one of my Fine Point favorite gel pens. But that's not what I got for Christmas. What I got for Christmas was this. So it matches, obviously. It's from the same, like, brand. But what it is, it's the mechanical pencil version of it, which I, of course, have to have, because, again, favorite color. And also, it's 0.5, like the tip, rather than 0.7, which I find a lot of mechanical pencils are. And frankly, I need a new mechanical pencil, because I have like a Pilot one where, you know, they have like the plastic bit here and it's like broken off, and it drives me crazy because it's functional but also not functional and it looks bad. And yeah, I needed a new pen, which now I have a new mechanical pencil. So I got that. Also, something that I got, which was on my wish list, I've decided I want to collect classics, but a very specific format of them. I've always wanted to collect classics, but I figured out which format I like. And so I put them now on my Christmas wish list, and I put them on, I'll be putting them on my birthday wish list as well. And it's the Flame Tree collectible classics. So I have Emma by Jane Austen, and now I'll also have Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility, which I just realized that Coach is coming out with a book charm of this version. Anyways, I wanted to get that book charm and I was like, I don't have that book. I actually do have that book. Anyways, so it's the Jane Austen Sense and Sensibility, and look how pretty that is. Like, just look at that spine. Truly stunning. And then the front is obviously gorgeous as well, and same with the back. But then just look at the, do you see that? Like, the gold pages. Like, we love an aesthetic book. And even the inside is just stunning. And then it comes with a bookmark. As you can see, I've already started reading it, but so I don't want to lose my spot. But it's just, it's so pretty. And it's so dainty and cute and little and tiny. And so I can fit it in most of my purses, which I love because then I can read on the go. There's a funny story. I brought along, not this book, but another book to one of the concerts I was going to. Oh, it was the Lauren Spencer Smith concert. So I went and saw Lauren. Shout out to her. I love her. And I brought along, in my tiny bag, I brought along one of these. And I read the book, Emma, in the queue while I was waiting. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And another present I got, which this was from my friend, which was so cute because we actually went to Urban together. And then we saw said item. And then I didn't think much of it. Kind of forgot about the item. And then I got it for Christmas from her. Have you ever seen a cuter jewelry box? It has a freaking kitten on it, and it's a grand piano. I'm a musician, and it's just, this screams me, and I like things that are just cute and perfect and adorable. And it fits all my rings inside of it. I have a lot of rings, and it's great for me. I just pop them inside of there, and it just looks so cute. Like, have you seen anything more perfect? And I just pop it on top of my dresser, and it's just, I love it. It's so fun to have like something so pretty and so cute. And it's one of those things I would never buy for myself, but I want, you know what I mean? And now I have it, and I'm so grateful because it's so pretty, and I really appreciate it. And another really aesthetic item that I got, but I can't really show you guys, is this cute little mirror, which you can like, also I put it on my dresser. So cute. So I got that for my friend as well, and I'm just so appreciative because it's so cute. I love it. I normally like check it before I head out the door to make sure I look fine. And that brings me to our last present, which I'll show you right around here. All right, so here we have the big present. Surprise, surprise. It's a keyboard. It's a Casio keyboard. I don't remember the specifications of it. I'll be honest, I have not gotten as much use of it as I hoped and expected to, because frankly, I'm never home, so I never have time to use it. But the idea in itself, also I need to get like a proper chair for it, like a piano chair. But other than that, I really do appreciate it. And the idea behind it was great because we do have like a regular piano, but I can't play it like super late at night without like disturbing everyone else. So therefore we got, you know, this keyboard version, because obviously like keyboards aren't as fun as an actual acoustic instrument, but it does the job for like late nights. I'll just plug in my headphones, because that was the thing. We checked that it has like a 3.5mm jack, and so I can play on it in the middle of the night if I wanted to, theoretically, which now that just sparked an idea in my head. Anyway, so yeah, that's my big present. Anyway, anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. If you stuck around for this long, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys had a great holiday season. I hope you got everything you wished for and more, both materialistically and not. That is all for this time. I'll probably see you in my birthday haul, I guess. That seems to be the theme at this point. And until then, bye-bye!